Infinity Games Podcast.
And as of right now, I think we're moving on to episode 23.
Yeah.
Which is going to be the Metroid episode.
I'll
See you then.
Bye.
As in now. Hi.
Bye. We're back. Episode 23. Hi.
Okay, so it's funny because you're talking about the ledge grab and stuff.
Fuck the ledge grab.
So, I just played Metroid Fusion.
Yes.
And then I found out that you got Metroid the Returns Samus, or whatever it is. And I was like, oh, hot shit. We're actually playing Metroid games. The good ones, not the 3D ones. Not.
Hey, the 3D ones were great. They were just way too fucking hard.
Sure. I mean, I was going to go back and try Prime, but I'm still not there yet.
My god, Prime 2 echoes shit all over my chest. Didn't even call me the next day. Just dumped on me and walked away. I was like, okay, cool, thanks.
She's like, yeah, I'm finished. You know.
I was like, I'm 12.
Yourself.
I was like, I'm 12. This is a little absurd.
Yeah. So, I was playing Metroid Fusion, and when she ledge grabbed, I was like, what is this witchcraft?
Oh, yeah.
Because I did not know there was a ledge grab.
Yeah, they didn't get shit like that in the original and Super Metroid. Hell no.
Right? And I love the shit out of Super Metroid, because like 4 years ago, that was like, man, I haven't played a game in like months and months, and I want to beat something, I don't want it to be classic, and I want to remember it, and I fucking did Super Metroid, and that was like my game for like this spring or something.
Fun fact, I played Super Metroid. I'm terrible at it. I'm actual ass at it. I do alright with Metroid Samus Returns. Super Metroid? Nope.
You know, dude, I bet you'd have an easier time with Super Metroid, because when you were playing it, it was between a dickhead and someone who beat it.
True.
So, man, I got no nostalgia for those games. You know, they look like shit. They play like shit. What are you doing?
I'm just like, bruh.
It's like, please stop.
Yeah,
let him explore.
I love him. He's a good guy, but I'm just like, strangle your ass sometimes.
No, we made him play a Garuga.
He did alright. He did pretty good. He said it was fun.
Yeah, he actually did pretty good, but it was supposed to be punishment.
Yeah, it didn't work. I was like, shit. Next time, Ghosts and Ghouls.
Okay. We'll do it. But yeah, so he tried Super Metroid, which is funny because it's like at the top of everyone's number one for like top 10 Super NES games, and like classic to be like the end all of all classics, and like just literally the greatest shit on earth.
And I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, it's just like nap.
Nap, I'm good.
Yeah. So
you should have seen how fast Jukebox slammed that shit into the SNES when I was like, fuck it, put in Super Metroid. He was like,
I mean, I've had the game for like 7 years. I've only been waiting for you to say, oh, I'm going to play this.
Yeah. So he was like, my god, the time has come. Pretty sure
The prophecy.
Yeah, pretty sure I heard angels. Maybe not that one.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was multiple of that one. I don't know. It's a blurry.
Could have been the crow outside.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck.
I mean, it's kind of like The Breakfast Club.
End of.
Yeah, it's kind of like The Breakfast Club. I've never seen it. I refuse to see it.
Yeah.
I refuse to see it based on the principle that everybody tells me I need to see it. I'm just like, fuck you.
I love the shit out of that movie.
Everybody does, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm good.
Which is weird to me, because it is, what's his face, who also did like 16 Candles and all those other 80s movies that everyone loves. But
John Green? I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. I know he's an author.
But I do think it's John something.
Probably.
It's not John Carpenter. He did Halloween.
Different end of the spectrum.
Yeah, no. But like, it just feels like one of those movies that like only I would like, and then I'm amazed that other people like it.
Yeah.
Because I like stupid shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Like very stupid shit.
I mean, you loved basketball when I showed you that.
Yeah. I didn't watch it religiously or anything, but like the SpongeBob movie I've watched like 100 and something times, right?
SpongeBob movie's good.
I mean, it's good, but it's not like 100 and something times good for most people.
I mean, neither is the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and I've seen that shit like 200 plus times.
Right?
Anyways, on to video games.
Yeah, what the fuck is this podcast about?
Porn?
Yes, so, about that porn.
Some mighty fine porn.
The new Anal Gangbusters came out today.
Oh, lovely. Jukebox star.
You know what, that's probably a real thing.
It probably is. We're gonna get copyrighted.
I'm just gonna bleep this whole thing. A minute later, they're like, "Is my iPhone broken?"
My iPhone's super broken, and we're back. Anyways,
oh god.
so like, yeah, no, because we've played lots of Metroid games. Like, I played the original. Again, hardest hits.
Yeah.
Like, I played the first Metroid Prime, not much, but I played like a little bit of it.
Right.
And I like the Metroid Prime games. I think they're great. They're just really fucking unforgiving at some points.
Yeah.
You will get shit on by a boss every once in a while. Like, I've talked about it before. There, the one boss, it was like this. You fought him as a larva, then he was a cocoon, then he was this giant moth demon, and like, I literally could not beat him.
Right.
Like, I went back, I got every energy tank, every missile upgrade, everything that I could possibly get, still couldn't kill him. I was like, fuck this shit, I'm done.
Right.
But like, so they're hard as shit, but like, they're fun. They're a lot of fun.
You know what, dude? The reason that I played Metroid Fusion and actually beat it is because if you had a complete copy, and then you plugged your Game Boy Advance into your GameCube while playing Metroid Prime,
Yeah.
it would recognize that you had a completed copy of Metroid Fusion and unlock the original Metroid game, which I do not own.
That's awesome.
So I was going to do that so I could play the original Metroid, and then I would have, like, you know, Metroid, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion down, and then I would, you know, just move on to the fucking Prime games. And that's what reminded me that you had Metroid, and I'm like, hey, I'm just going to fix this. So I've actually got farther in that than I ever have because I fixed it.
Awesome.
I still haven't put Metroid Prime in. And it was kind of funny because he's like, yeah, I got the new Metroid Return of Samus, and I'm like, cool. I have Metroid 2 on the Game Boy. I'll play it on the Super Game Boy while you're away. I forgot.
Nah. No biggie.
I still plan on doing it, though, because, I mean, Metroid Prime is one thing, but to, you know, fit fucking Metroid Fusion into their line of games, they're like, yeah, Metroid Prime isn't canon anymore.
Also, Metroid Zero Mission.
Right. Isn't Zero Mission just a remake of the first one?
Is it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
To the Googles!
I never did play it. But it's like, okay, so you got Metroid, you got Super Metroid. No, you got Metroid, you got Metroid 2, you got Super Metroid, and you got Metroid Fusion. And those are the four main title games in the 2D Metroid series. And I'm like, okay, if anything, I need to beat these games to feel satisfied.
Remake of Metroid.
Okay, yeah. I don't know, it's just this weird thing. It's like when you look at those books at Indigo and it's like 1,001 games to play before you die.
Oh, God.
And it's pretty much like, I associate with everything in here except the PC games.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I probably will.
Yeah, I don't know.
I probably own at least 400 of them.
Probably. But, yeah, no. And then, like, we got Metroid Prime 4 coming out eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
So that'll be pretty sweet. I'll probably pick that up.
Okay. Metroid, is it Return of Samus or Samus Returns?
Samus Returns. Return of Samus was, I believe, the original name.
Okay.
When it was on, like, Game Boy.
Okay, because I've been mixing the two up forever.
Yeah.
So, Samus Returns. How do you feel about the exploration? Do you feel like you're actually going to get, like, a high percent for completion?
I haven't thought about it. I
'Cause-
mean, yes, because it really tickles my fucking boner when I go somewhere and I can't get somewhere. I'm like, I'll be back. I'll be fucking back. Wait till I get the screw attack, motherfucker.
Those weird guys who jump from the walls and shoot, like, lasers from their hands. You're just like, poof, 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 poof.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking screw attack. It's so satisfying. It's like, I don't gotta charge shit for you anymore.
Fuck you, Chozo.
Right?
But,
Golden Trozos are still the worst.
oh. But, yeah, so far I'm very happy with it. Like I said, I intend to play a lot more of it.
Yeah.
Especially when I go back up.
How linear is it?
Not very.
Good.
There have been a lot of times where I'm like, where do I go?
I mean, there's a lot of that in Super Metroid 2.
Yeah.
And Metroid.
And I mean, you get like powers, they're called Aeon powers.
Okay.
And the only one I have right now is called Scan Pulse,
Okay.
I think. And it literally just like takes like a 10 by 10 area on your minimap and lights it up. And if there are like hidden rooms or anything, it'll show you. And it'll even highlight the block so you know like, hey, I need to destroy this or whatever, right?
Okay, so in like the original game, like it wouldn't mark it on your map, but you'd pretty much go into Morph Ball and you do a super bomb or whatever, and then all the like tiles on the wall that needed screw tack would show up and shit. So it's pretty much that, but
Pretty
without
much.
wasting a bomb.
Yeah, you have your own energy bar for it, and there's 3 other Aeon powers you can get. I can't remember what they are, and I don't have them
Is
yet.
one of them like the sword swipey thing? Or do you just
The
have
melee
that?
attack? No, that's just a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't have that back in the day either.
Nope.
No. Fucking... Oh, just scroll. Yeah, my biggest thing with Metroid Fusion that pissed me off so much was how linear it was. Because it's literally like, go to this area, here's your objective, and then you do it, and then you go back, and it's like, here's the next area, here's your objective, and it's for the entire fucking game until the very fucking end.
Oh, that sucks.
Like, it's, go to this place to initiate this, and then you do it, you fight a boss, and then you go back to your ship, because that's what you're supposed to do, because you're escaping. And then it's the boss battle, and then it's the end. So, like, literally up until the end, it's telling you what to do. So, I had to ignore it to explore.
That sucks.
And I felt pretty good about my exploration, too. I'm like, by the end of it, I was like, okay, I do really just want to finish this. So I'm going to go fight this boss. But I also know in, like, this area, and this area, there was at least, like, 5 things I missed in there. So, you know, it's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
And then I beat the game, and it's like 52%.
You're like, whoa, okay, no.
Yeah. Especially since it, like, if you had been in the room and there was, like, a missile tank to find or anything like that,
Yeah.
the room would have, like, an open circle, and once you got it, it would be just a dot.
Okay.
So it was very easy to track.
Yeah.
So there was just a lot of secret shit that I hadn't found.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, I was pretty surprised. So I actually went back and tried to 100% a couple of the areas, and then I just got bored of it and stopped because I already beat the game.
Yeah.
It's like, the first time I ever beat Super Metroid, I was like, man, I'm doing pretty good with this stuff, and I think I ended up with, like, 72% or something.
Not bad.
Which I don't think is that bad for, like, a first playthrough without a map or anything.
No, that's respectable.
Yeah. And at that point, I hadn't watched anyone play through the game or anything either.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Metroid Fusion. I feel if I watched, like, a speedrun, 100% speedrun, I probably would have picked up on a lot more stuff.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
One thing I'm going to mention real quick
With that.
is shout out to the completionist. Because I'm pretty sure, however brief it was, he held the world record speed run for Metroid Samus Returns.
Yeah?
Yep.
Why? Because
Well-
he was, like, the first person to beat it?
Well, yeah. Because he
Yeah.
got it early for review purposes, as he does with most games. Right?
Right.
He doesn't get paid to do them. I'm not gonna get him, like, thrown under the bus or some bullshit because I didn't clarify.
Right.
But he doesn't get paid to do them. He just gets sent them. They're like, you want to review it? Go nuts. He's like, fucking sweet deal. So he got it, beat it, and then he noticed a little quirk at the end of the game. And he was like, I wonder.
Right.
So, like, him and his buddy literally played through the game, like, 11 total times, mapped the entire area out by hand, and hand drew the most, like, the perfect, like, routings.
Right.
So he managed to beat it on hard mode in, like, under 3 hours, I think.
Wow.
In, like, the first couple weeks he had the game. So I'm pretty sure that he probably technically held the speed run for a little while. It wouldn't have been, like, super official because
Right.
I mean, he has a screen with the completion time on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know as well as I do, eventually people are going to find, like, the glitches and the cheats and all this other shit, and they're going to be blasting through it in, like, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But
You know what, dude? At this point, that is, like, the only way you can have, like, an official speedrun record as,
Yeah, as
like,
if
a
you just
noob,
get
I guess,
it.
is
Yeah.
if you get it early.
yeah.
Because I was like, man, I suck at games. I would like to speedrun something just so I could say I'm, like, the world record holder in this. Let's find the most shit game I could possibly find. And it still has a fucking record for it. If it exists, it's already been speedrun.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Golgo 13 has a fucking record. And that game is the worst shit I can think of.
Oh, yeah. It's insane.
That game pisses me off.
I mean, hell, Sonic 06 has fucking speedruns.
But that one's, like, infamously bad. Golgo 13 is just like no one knows about it and it's
Yeah.
horrid. And it has a fucking speedrun
My
record.
I don't know, my like best recommendation would be like to find a game where it's like total runtime for the speed run is like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And then just keep pounding that out, because at least then you could try it like 30 fucking times a day. It's like, you don't just try and speedrun fucking Final Fantasy 7, because
No.
it's like, oh, I've got 7 hours to burn.
No.
But like, yeah, no, I don't know.
No.
I just thought that was cool, because I just remembered, I was like, dude, technically probably held the speedrun record for a little while.
You know what, dude? Did I haven't checked their YouTube or anything, but they did a speedrun thing for Hurricane Harvey. The game's done quickly. Did they actually upload anything?
I'm pretty sure they did. We can double check real quick.
Yeah.
Because I was watching a bunch of it.
Oh.
G, D, Q.
So I'm probably going to be watching speedruns all night.
Nice. Speedruns are just satisfying.
They're so satisfying.
I feel like...
The ones, like, platformers are super satisfying. Things where you just drop through the bottom of the screen and then go in a circle or boring as shit.
Man, shit. I
like, even Diddy Kong Racing, it's like, you're going in and out of the level, but it's boring as shit.
No, this was a few months ago.
Yeah, I remember, because that was the last one they had to upload was Earthbound, because I was waiting forever for it.
Yeah. No, I know they did one, because I watched a bunch of it.
But were you watching it live on Twitch?
No. I'm so confused. They did one. They did one, and I watched it. And it was just, like, here, I'm just going to go into my history, and I'm just going to go way back. But,
Nah, dude, Metroid's the shit.
oh yeah, I love Metroid. Metroid's great.
The first one is brutal.
Oh yeah. Beyond brutal.
Yeah, it was just kind of like, what do I do? Where do I go for, like, the longest time?
Yep.
I was like, okay, I know where to go, but, 3 things hit me and I'm gonna die.
Pretty much. I just, like... Oh, whatever.
Our minds are blown, period.
Yeah, actually. Because I know I fucking watched them do it. Because they were running some good shit.
Yeah. I remember from their schedule, they had a lot more tool-assisted run stuff just to, like, pad in time in between the real runs.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, like, what else are you gonna do for such short notice, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Games Done Quick raises over $225,000 for Hurricane Harvey victims.
Woot woot.
That's what it was. Harvey Relief Done Quick.
We're
figuring this out.
From what I hear, it actually was done pretty quick. Like, the places that got hit, you can't really tell that they were hit by a hurricane anymore. Even if everyone's, like, basement is still destroyed. There
you go. HRDQ.
Right. But that still wasn't from the Games Done Quick YouTube channel. It's from
That's at Games Done Quick. That's their setup. I can tell it's just on somebody else's.
Well, no, but that was the point, though.
Yeah.
Like, Games Done Quick themselves didn't upload anything for it.
I'm honestly very confused because I know I watched shit and I know it was on their channel, so I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway.
We digress.
We digress.
What were we talking about? Metroid's good.
Metroid's great.
Oh, boy. What else has been happening in gaming in our lives?
I don't think very much.
I mean, I told you earlier, I was amazed that I keep finding Switches.
Yeah.
Because
I had my balls busted today.
Yeah?
Mention that real quick. So everybody knows.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the SNES Classic came out. Everybody knows Nintendo is infamously fucking bad at keeping their stock up. So, I went in to EB Games yesterday to pick up Mario and Luigi. And I was like, for shits and giggles, are you getting any SNES Classics? And Buddy was like, oh yeah, we're going to get some on Friday. So I was like, I will fucking be here. I was like, I am fucking getting one. So I went in today to trade in some games to kind of like take away the hit that is the $100 price tag.
Right.
I walk in, and because I don't want to like throw Buddy under the bus for telling me, hey, we're getting some, because I don't know if that's allowed or not. It's just, I know the people there and they're chill, so I just ask them, like, are you getting any? And the lady tells me, oh yeah, we just got some today, and they were gone in 5 minutes. And I'm like, ooh.
Ragegasm.
I was sad. I was very sad.
I bet.
Because had they told me, hey, we're getting some tomorrow, I'd be like, I will be here all fucking day. I will literally show up when you open and be here all day.
Yeah.
I'll bring my DS and just like chill and bullshit with you guys and fucking be here until you receive the shipment and have them for sale. I will buy one.
And the worst part is they're like, yeah, just, call us back on this day and we'll know if they're coming here. You're going to be gone then.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone for 2 weeks.
Like, when the SNES Classic came out, I remember asking you because you just got back into town.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, did you get one of these? And you're like, no. Pre-orders are gone immediately. And I knew Toys R Us was not doing pre-orders. So if you lined up like an hour early that morning, you could have got one. But it was like, man, I didn't have fucking money. Fuck this shit.
Well, it came out while I was gone too.
Right.
Yeah. So
I guess you were like flying or something.
I don't know.
At the time.
I got fucked. I want one so bad, but whatever. Busted my balls, made me sad. I was like, damn you, false information.
Yeah, you know what, dude? They already copyrighted for Nintendo 64 controller design.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
So we're pretty much going to get a, or not copyright, but trademark. Patent? I don't know what the fuck they did, but it had to do with the N64 controller. So we're almost guaranteed to get an N64 Classic.
That'd be pretty sweet. I hope they stop there, though. Because if they were like, hey, we're doing the GameCube Classic, I'd be like, too soon.
Dude, we were supposed to get GameCube stuff on the Switch's Virtual Console. And they haven't said anything about that, so I don't know if they're just not gonna.
No,
So they have to stop at the fucking N64.
Actually.
Like, legit.
Like, people keep joking about how we're gonna get the Switch Mini, or the Switch Classic and shit. And I'm just like, my god.
You know, if this keeps doing well for them, maybe in like 20 years from now.
Yeah.
20 years from now, Nintendo probably won't even be making video games. You kidding me?
It's like, I was talking to one guy at work, and he loves old games, right?
Good.
So, right? I was like, immediate respect, we good.
Tight.
Yeah, so he was talking about how, like, I just bought a SNES, like, I got, like, Mortal Kombat, like, Killer Instinct, a bunch of other stuff, and I was just like, oh, nice.
Dude, a fan of fighters? Is he a fan of fighters?
Yeah, he likes fighters, but those were just, like, a couple that, like, stick in my head. Like, he plays
Right.
everything. Like, he loves, like, Final Fantasy and shit like that, too.
Right.
But, so I mentioned, I was like, I really want a SNES Classic, and he was like, no, man, I'd rather just have the original and just have all the games. Like, that's the right way to do it. And I'm like, well, you understand that for $100, I'm literally getting, like, $500 in fucking games, right? And he goes, that's a good point. He's like, that's a very good point. I was like, it's not that I want, like, just a SNES and, like, a library of games, too, but it's like, for what the price is and what you get out of it, like, you can't fucking beat that.
Yeah, unless you're Jukeboxhero getting lucky.
Yeah.
You ain't fucking beating that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Earthbound for free, what?
Yeah, and I mean, I still only have, like, half the games that are on the SNES Classic.
Oh, so excited. I need one.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And then, there's all these dingle hoppers who are like, which is better, NES Classic or SNES Classic? Which has the better lineup? And they're just like, Raspberry Pi.
I'm like, okay, not what I needed, but alright.
You're missing the point, dingle hopper.
Yeah. These
Thunderbrain.
snozberries taste like snozberries. You're clearly fucked.
It actually really pisses me off. People are like, oh, just get a Raspberry Pi and emulate it. I'm like, man, you're literally missing the entire point of this thing.
Yeah, like, that's not what I'm asking.
Yeah.
It was the same guy at work was like, I just got, like, a modded SNES that has, like, fucking 200 games on it. I'm like, but not licensed.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want none of that shit. This is the kind of shit you spend money on and then it breaks down in a month. It's like, if I wanted to emulate, I'll do it on my fucking PC. If I want to get a SNES Classic, I'm going to get a SNES Classic. Like, that's just how it is.
Yeah, no kidding.
But, yeah, I don't know. Anything else you want to mention, or do you want to wrap it up?
I kind of want a Retron 5.
Retron 5s are pretty sweet.
Yeah, for as much shit as I hear about them and stuff,
For the convenience.
Yeah, like, one day when I actually move out, like, I'll still have everything set up, but I think I'll actually just have, like, a Retron 5 on a flat panel or something.
You can't...
Just for the convenience when people come over.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I personally don't care if I gotta sit there for 2 minutes and figure out, oh, god damn it, my fucking power plug isn't in on my Super NES, so fucking Kelryx here can't play Super Metroid.
He was very adamant on me playing Super Metroid.
Yeah, well...
At one point, I was like, dude, it's fine, we'll get it next time. He was like, no! You finally said you're gonna play it. You're gonna fucking play it. I was like, alright, jeez, we're good.
Yeah, and I thought it was something wrong with my switcher. The fucking Super NES wasn't plugged in. I was like, wait, there isn't a light on the front of this thing.
Long term! Oh, too funny.
Yeah, so... I mean, I don't mind taking the time to figure out which input I have my shit on, or, like, having to go get cords if I'm by myself. But if I got people over, it's like, man, wouldn't it just be easy to have a single system just like, done?
Yeah, what are we playing today? These are the 5 games we're playing. Put them all in, and all you have to do is flip one switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Retron 5s are cool.
Yeah.
Especially because those are the ones that are actually made well. Like, you can find, like, really, really shitty third-party ones, and they do not work. Retron 5s actually work properly.
Yeah. And there's like a super limited to like maybe 10 games type list that don't work.
Yeah, but what?
And they're like anomalies.
Yeah. Oh no, I can't play Bible games. Rip me.
Yeah. The highest quality. I don't want to say bootleg because it's not necessarily bootleg, but like. What the fuck would we call the Retron 5?
A reimagining.
Okay, so like the highest quality reimagining of an old console that you can get is actually the NT Analog NES. It runs on actual hardware, but it's like a aluminum molded case, and it costs like $600.
Let me see this thing real quick.
So it runs original NES hardware and has perfect output to HDMI with perfect upscaling to like, 1080p. And they just announced that they're making a Super NES.
Oh, that thing's sweet looking.
Right? And they got a bunch of different finishes for it too.
Yeah, I see the Super NT right here.
Yeah. So they're moving on to Super NES.
Super cool. Fucking sucks it costs that much, but I mean,
this is like a luxury product for rich people who also have nostalgia.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, oh, if you got $600 to spend on a console that's fucking 30 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got cash to burn, go hard and get one of those, I guess. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
If I just had a few grand that I didn't fucking care about, I'd do it.
Like, that's ever gonna happen. For you, maybe. For me, I could be like a billionaire. I'm like, couple grand. Let's think about this.
That's like super off topic, so I'll only quickly mention it and then we'll wrap up or whatever. But it's
okay,
I read an article where Elijah Wood,
right,
who I imagine has just stacks of fucking cash at this point.
Yeah, fucking Lord of the Rings.
Fucking Frodo Baggins. I swear to God, he probably makes $20 every time the name gets said.
Right.
Anyways, he said in an article that because of how he grew up, which was similar to you, just
right.
like, you had what you had and there was no real if, ands, or buts about it. Yeah. He was like, even if I, like, with the money I've made, even if I have to spend $1,000 on something, like, it gives me anxiety. I'm like, damn.
I know that feels so well.
Like, it's like, granted, after being in debt for 5 years, it's like, I know what that's like, but still. I was like, I can't imagine that if I had like $8 million in the account that I'd worry about spending $1,000.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's one of those.
I think I would.
Oh, I know you would. You'd like drop the cash on what you needed to drop cash on, and then you'd be like, I touch nothing.
Yeah, no kidding.
You'd be like, I have a house, I have a car, I'm good.
Yeah. It's actually kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure Elijah Wood, if he's who I'm thinking of, I think he's actually a DJ.
Is he?
Yeah. Look that up, man.
I'm going to look that up real quick.
Because I feel like I remember watching something on YouTube where he was showing off his collection of, like, records.
Oh, yeah, he says he loves records.
One of my other passions, vinyl.
That's what that article I read was. It's like he would find, like, a really rare record that was worth a lot of money, and, like, even though it's, like, the only passion he has in his life is to collect, like, vinyl records and shit, he'd get serious anxiety over spending the money on it, even if it was like a really rare, hard to find record. He'd be like, ugh, and he's like, it's the only fucking hobby I have, and I still have issues spending money on it. Like, for me, also because I'm mentally retarded sometimes, like, for me, when it comes to spending money on, like, video games, I don't have blinders. If I'm like, I want something, I'm getting something.
Yeah.
I used to have a lot more games in my collection, and then I had no money, and there was shit coming out that I wanted. I traded in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it happens.
But whatever.
Yeah, it's like...
Jukebox is the collector. I just love having awesome stuff. Jukebox loves having all of the awesome stuff.
Yeah.
I just like having some of the awesome stuff.
I'll have the awesome stuff forever.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the other day, I was actually at a Goodwill, and I found a shit ton of European 12-inch singles.
Oh.
And I was just like, I can't spend $1 each on these. Whereas anyone who even has like a minimum wage job would be like, fucking whatever, that's like not even a day, that's like 2 hours worth of work, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'll take 50.
And I'm like, I mean, I just got paid like a hefty chunk, I don't care, I'm not buying them, fuck that.
It's funny. It's terrible going anywhere with Jukebox, because especially when I have lots of money, I would be like, oh, should I buy this? And Jukebox would be like, fucking buy it. I'm like, you're terrible.
Yeah.
You're frugal as hell, and then you're helping me spend money. What the hell?
I can make anyone spend money. They just can't make me do it.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, Jukebox, it's $2. You're like, nah, man.
No.
I will literally buy it for you. Nah, man. You will not owe me any money. Nope, not happening.
I'll see it again eventually. It's fucking Radiant Historia.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know there's only like 30,000 in the world, but I'll see it again.
It's Earthbound for $5. It's a little steep.
Okay,
not that one. That like bad actual analogy, but I mean like that's the level he gets to sometimes. It's this is amazing though, and you're like, I'll find it cheaper eventually. I don't think it gets cheaper.
Yeah. It's almost funny. EB Games, dude, because they're clearing out all of their like Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii stuff. Soon, like very soon, once that's actually gone, I'm gonna walk in there and there's gonna be like literally nothing for me.
Yeah, I know.
Because they're also pushing out all their Wii U stuff.
Oh.
Well, I mean, the Switch is out and that's actually successful, right?
Stupid.
But like,
Needs more games.
they're gonna push out all of this stuff, and I'm gonna be like, I don't have an Xbox One, I don't have a PS4, I don't have a Switch, and I'm not buying anything new because I don't buy new games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk in there, I'm gonna like do a quick spin and be like, nifty, and I'm gonna walk out.
Lonely. I am so lonely.
And it feels like it's been so long for them to actually push that stuff out, because I remember back in the day just having a heyday when the GameCube stuff was clearing out, because I had just gotten into collecting, and all of a sudden I had like Metroid Prime for $5 and Metroid Sunshine for like $5, and I was just getting like Smash Bros for $2. I mean, it was like nothing.
Back up 1 minute. Did you say Metroid Sunshine?
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I thought I said Mario Sunshine, but you know what fucking
I know what you mean. That's just fucking funny. Just imagine Samus around. Oh yeah, a new power up. It's just a fucking water backpack. My name's Flood.
No. It'd be even better. It's just like the water cannon, and it's just like a little stream just like coming out. It's like a super soaker.
Can't you hurt things? No, I only have shower mode. Damn it!
Yeah, we live to clean on this island.
Yeah. How am I supposed to wash off when I'm in my power armor? And Flood's just like, take it off.
Oh god.
Metroid, suddenly rated M for mature.
No, but seriously, it's like we didn't have that heyday with them pushing out all this Wii stuff. I didn't even know it was happening. Like, I didn't go for a month, and then I went, and it's like, yeah, we have this one stack of games left, and that's it. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
It just disappeared.
Overnight.
And like, even with like the Wii U stuff, they're pushing it out right now, but it also they had a price cut, and it all still costs $50 fucking per game. I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
And like,
insane.
if it's even remotely good on like the 360 or PS3, it's still $15, and I'm like, you know, I wouldn't have a problem with like buying 30 games for $5. I have a problem with buying 30 games for $15.
Yeah. I just realized something.
Yeah.
Super off topic. When I was at the mall the other day, we have a new store in there, and it's literally only like comic book shirts and Funko Pops. That's all it is. It's
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
we were in there looking for.
I went in there.
Like Castiel Funko Pop.
Yeah, because I went in there because I bought the Halloween Town Sora Funko Pop. I'll show you that later. He's fucking adorable.
Okay, I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, no, I think he's in the bedroom. Anyways, so I noticed that the Kingdom Hearts Funko Pops are fucking garbage. Let me explain something real quick. The main character is not in the first set of Funko Pops. The first set of Funko Pops was Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Pete the Cat.
What?
Yeah. Does that make fucking sense to you?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So now they're releasing the second set, and the second set is Sora, Kairi, Riku, and the Shadow Heartless. I feel like that maybe should have been the first set.
Right?
Fucking stupid. So anyway, they released Halloween Town Sora, who is a Hot Topic exclusive. So I was like, hot damn. Me and the fiance were like, we need him.
Right.
So we go get him. Like I said, he's adorable. Anyways, so I go into this other place because I know that their stock is like next level. So I go in and I'm like, do you have the new Kingdom Hearts ones? And the lady was like, no, unfortunately they come out at the end of the month. And I'm like, oh, damn. And then she was like, do you want to pre-order them through us? And I was like, no, I'll be all right. And she's like, are you sure? Because you'll save money. And I was like, tell me anyways. I was like, I'm not.
Tell me more.
I was like, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna be in town anyway, so I don't give a fuck. I'll find them eventually. But like, tell me anyways. So she was like, okay, so you can pre-order all 5 through us because the Shadow Heartless also has a Chase edition that glows in the dark. Kind of cool. So what's a Funko Pop regularly priced?
Like 15 or something?
Like $15. 15, $16. So she's like, so you can pre-order all 5 of them and you'll save money. I was like, all right, how much? And she says 85. Do the math on that for me real quick. It's 15 times 5.
75?
So somehow buying them all individually for $15 a piece, which would be $75, not including tax, is somehow more money than $85 for the pre-order to get all 5.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, so I just...
hold on. How much do they cost at Hot Topic? Because they're a Hot Topic exclusive.
Like $15.50.
So it's still the same price?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just bullshitting me.
It's the same like the Chase figures aren't supposed to have a higher price. So that's the only thing I could think of is, maybe the Chase price has a higher value, but it's like every Chase that my fiance and I have found, they're the same price.
Okay.
So I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. Like that just clicked in my head. I was like, motherfucker.
Okay, so my phone, for whatever reason, isn't working on your internet. Open up your phone and look up the Cuphead Funko Pops.
Ooh, I need to see these.
Yeah, because they actually put some fucking effort into them instead of just using the same blank face with a different color or some shit on the costume. You know, it's weird because I don't buy Funko Pops and I sure as hell don't collect them because that would get really annoying for me.
But you're gonna get these.
No, but I realized I already have a fucking Funko Pop from like 5 years ago. I got the Zecora one for My Little Pony.
Oh yeah.
Because it was like a Toys R Us exclusive and it glowed in the dark and I was like, yeah. And I think it was only $10.
Not bad.
So they've gone up since then.
Well, yeah, because they realize that they're profitable. Oh, those are so cute.
Yeah, they've been making them for like over a decade though.
Are these actually like Funko Pops?
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, they are too. They're not the same like box as the other ones, but
I know. I mean, that's what makes them so great. It's like
even Satan.
yeah. And if you put Satan in between them, his hands actually hover over their heads like he's puppeteering them. So it's like they put a lot of effort into the Cuphead ones. Anyone listening, go look up the Cuphead Funko Pops.
Yeah, they look stupid good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Anyway, should we wrap it up? Yeah, wrap this shit up.
You can do it.
How do we wrap an episode again? Stuff.
Go to our Facebook at Infinity Games Podcast. Leave a comment. Tell us what you want to hear more of. If you want to have a discussion, comment at us. Or you can tweet at us at games_podcast on Twitter. Leave us a review on iTunes. It really helps the show grow. Bye.
See you for Thanksgiving?
Mayhaps.
Mayonnaise? Goddamn. Anyway, but actually, I'm KelryxsKing.
And I'm Jukeboxhero.
Bye!
Bye.